For those of you born under the sign of the dragon, 2019, it's a very interesting year for you. You have two auspicious stars in your destiny palace. The first is the red matchmaker and the second is called the monthly virtue. Now, the red matchmaker, it's one of the 4 main peach blossom stars in all of the 12 animal signs. Now, what does it mean by peach blossom? Peach blossom is a relationship stars. It's good for those who are, looking for a relationship. If you're single, well, 2019 would be a fantastic year for you to hook up with somebody, but you need to be aware of it in the first place, right? So this is a good star if you are single. Now, if you're already married, not to worry, this star doesn't mean that you will have an affair. In fact, it actually improves relationships. So in 2019, you will go through a lot of adventure, a lot of scenarios, a lot of situations where you and a partner will have an opportunity to, fix broken relationships or amend existing problems. Now, why is that so? Well, because this year's red matchmaker appears with the monthly virtue. Now, the monthly virtue is a very unique star. It helps dissolve big problems into lesser problems. Not that it makes it disappear, it does help you reduce the impact and the severity of a specific negative component. So with this star in your destiny palace this year, if you have problems unsolved from the previous year or from your existing relationship, this will be a good time for you to discuss them and bring out in the open and resolve that issue. These two stars are particularly beneficial for personal endeavours. On a business and career outlook, well, of course, this means that you will be able to attract a lot of new customers into your life, because red matchmaker actually means attracting new clients, new customers, new fans into your business and your organization. So go out and meet more people. Now, of course, the monthly virtue does help you solve problems if you have customer relationship issues or you have problems with your superiors or even employees. Well, this will be a good time to resolve old issues. Now, in terms of negative stars, you have 4, and particularly 2 you need to pay attention to. The first one is called heavenly secrets. Heavenly secrets talk about being privy to certain potentially dangerous information. Now, you may say, hey, what's can be so dangerous about information? Well, sometimes ignorance is a bliss. Remember that. But once you know about something, then you need to take action on something. Now, if you're one of the suspicious types, right? If you're one of those people that like to check the phones of your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend all the time, you're going to discover something that you might not be so happy with, okay? And then you might have to confront that person, and confronting that person will cause pain, okay? That's what I mean by heavenly secrets. So it's best not to become too suspicious, or even in your work environment, you might come to know about something that you might need to take action on, and if you don't take action on it, you might have long-term issues. That's what heavenly secrets is about. It's not exactly a very bad star, it's just that it's a troublesome star, because heavenly secrets means that you're privy to important or vital information. Now, not to worry, the monthly virtue will eventually help you solve that problem, but it didn't say without pain and struggles, okay? So if you want to keep peace, remember, ignorance is a bliss. Now, the second star you need to take note of is called the yin sha. Now, yin sha means offending women. Now, not just any ordinary women, those who have a vendetta, those who are extremely furious, those who are nasty. Okay, so even if you're a lady, you might have some lady fans who's going to be really bitchy and it's going to cause you a lot of problem. If you're a guy, you gotta be careful. Remember, this year you have the red matchmaker, right? And make sure you stay loyal to your partner. And if you go out and have too much fun because you are attracting too many parties into your life, yin sha might cause you some fury and you fall under the trap of the heavenly secret, okay? And finally, a star called death charm. Death charm actually indicates common illnesses. You might be bedridden for some time and or fall sick for a week or so. So do take note of your health, particularly on the throat or respiratory system and big intestines. And finally, there's a star called lesser consumer. Now, lesser consumer means you're going to be spending some money here, okay? Now, I know some people say, oh shit, I hate spending money. Listen, the economy runs because people are spending money. As long as you're spending on the right things. If you don't plan your spending, you're going to be spending on a lot of unnecessary items and shit, right, that you don't need, okay? But if you plan it, you could be spending on assets, buying assets that could potentially increase in value over time. Lesser consumer is a star that causes people to like to spend. But if you're buying something nice for your family, for your kids, for your parents, then why not, right? If money can bring happiness, this is one way to do that. Now let's look into detail how the dragon fares in 2019. Now the dragon can appear in 4 places: the year above, the month above, the day above, and the hour above. To know where the dragon appears in your destiny chart, see the link on your screen and below at the comment section right now. Click on this link and use the online software to plot your chart. It's free. Just plot your destiny chart and come back to this video and you match it to what I'm about to share with you right now. Okay? So if the dragon appears in the year column, that means your year above is the dragon. Remember, the year governs your social circle, your friends, your industry. So with Red Matchmaker there, and if you're single, you will meet amongst your friends potential candidates to form long-term partnerships with. Now, if you have problems with your friends, arguments and disputes with them, or someone has unfriended you on Facebook, this will be a good time to amend the ties and they might friend you again in Facebook, because the monthly virtual does fix relationship issues, and if it's in your year pillar, it does fix your connection with the people around you and your friend circle. Now, if the dragon is in the month column, this is where in your work, in your business, it's a great time to build more leads, to expand the market, because Red Matchmaker, people like you. It's about likability. You become popular in your field, right? So if you have this star, you want to be able to expand, promote, reach new markets, reach new people, because that's how you gain new fans and new leads that will potentially be good for your business and for your work. Now, of course, if you're looking for a new job or new work environment, this will be a good time to look for that change, because Red Matchmaker does match you with the right company or the right organization. Now, if the dragon appears in the day, well, this is good for relationships if you are already attached to somebody, okay? If you are single, it's best that dragon appears in the year. If you are already attached to somebody, you have a spouse or a partner, then the dragon in the day is good, because it does represent that you build a long-term relationship. You have to fix old problems. That's how you build a loving relationship. When you go through difficulties, understand each other, fix the problems, endure, and that's how you become good. Okay, and finally, if the dragon is in the hour pillar, now this you have to take note a little bit, because remember, Heavenly Secrets, it is a star that governs information. You might receive wrong information if you are speculating. So if you are speculating on a specific share, you want to go and invest because your friend told you buying this property is good, buying something is good, you gotta be extra cautious here, because Heavenly Secret does indicate you might have problems with that information, or you might receive wrong information. So take note of that. I hope you've enjoyed this video here. Now remember, there is a full report called the Thrivers Guide 2019. See the link on your screen and below at the comment section right now. Click on this and you can download the entire Thrivers Guide, which have the entire forecast, not just for the animal sign of the dragon, but for all the animal signs and what to do for 2019. You can read up on it. I think it can serve you and help you achieve your goals in the year of the Earth Pig. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, click on the share button, share this with your friends. My name is Joey Yap, and I wish you a happy and prosperous 2019.